Communicating emotions is a crucial step towards recovery after major trauma. Expressive writing is a form of imaginative writing which allows just that. In expressive writing and its oral form expressive telling, survivors can slowly and safely create narratives of their experiences without unwittingly re-triggering any trauma. Professor Meg Jensen works at the intersection of life writing, narratives of trauma, and advancement of social cohesion.
We use different kinds of prompts, neutral prompts, things like landscape or the weather, or asking people to talk about, particular holidays and happy events. The aim of this is for the traumatized person to understand that that single terrible event in the past or multiple terrible events in their past are not the whole story of their life.
In 2009, in collaboration with the Open University academic Dr. Siobhan Campbell, Professor Jensen created an expressive writing project with the aim to address challenges specific to those in conflict and post-conflict situations. She has since collaborated with many young leaders, human rights advocates, and social workers across the UK and the Middle East, jointly devising training programs that support local people in using both expressive writing and expressive telling to assist vulnerable populations, particularly Syrian refugees in Lebanon and women survivors of sexual violence, ISIS abduction, and domestic violence in Iraq. Her research has shaped how the testimonies of these survivors are documented to support access to justice, created a database for researchers measuring instances of sexual violence in northern Iraq, and been incorporated by the United Nations Development Programme's SIRI project in Baghdad into practice aimed at achieving social cohesion.
Through the kinds of intimacy building that comes about through the sharing of stories, encourages beneficiaries to then come to the NGOs, to the local care providers, to take part in other kinds of support services. So things like education, health, health support, employability, skills training, and that kind of thing.
Overall, Dr. Campbell and Professor Jensen have trained over 250 human rights advocates and reached over 23,000 survivors. And, in addition to their work with the United Nations Development Programme, expressive writing and expressive telling techniques have also been adopted by the UK government and private bodies. In 2020, in the wake of COVID-19, expressive writing and expressive telling have been expanded further to support the well-being of frontline healthcare workers and social workers, as well as being translated into other languages through freely accessible digitisation programs.
This is not about us coming in from the UK and saying, here's this fantastic thing that you must do, but instead it's very much co-researched together with our collaborators to create something that is very unique and useful in their context.